Hello, welcome or welcome back. I am just getting through tons and tons of videos today. It's pretty awesome. So in today's video, I'll be reviewing the Karma cards. I was asked by a friend to review these. I just got these, have not had much time at all to work with them or get to know them, but that's okay. We'll take a look together. I did get these on Amazon. That is where 99% of my cards, 98% of my cards come from. So this is the box. Really nice quality box. It does just open up, and the book is in here. It has this little piece right here that the back of the book goes through to keep it in place. And then the cards are in here. Okay, so this is what you get when you purchase the deck. So there's the deck. Here's the guidebook. The box, again, really nice quality. It's really beautiful for a display piece if you like to display your cards. So it's called Karma Cards by Monty Farber, F-A-R-B-E-R. And the guidebook is really nice quality. So inside, when you first open it up, you get the table of contents, you get an introduction, which is rather long. It's about 3 pages, so I won't go through all that. It explains to you how to use your cards, asking you to center yourself first, visualize your situation, phrase your question, obtain your answers. So it asks you to do these different things. Say, for instance, visualize the situation in question. And then it has a little paragraph down here to further expand on that. Interpret your answers. Sample questions and answers. So it gives you a couple of samples so you can understand a little bit easier, which is great. Let's see what else. Some friendly words of warning. Then we have some final thoughts in the guidebook. Let me just read that warning in case it's something important you might want to know before you decide if you want to purchase this or not. When you use the Karma cards with a group of people, you will be amazed at how often the same answer means something different to practically every person reading it. Sometimes everybody else but the person who asked the question will understand the answer. It will be obvious that the question is refusing. The questionnaire, the person making the question, is refusing to see what is plain to everyone else. A classic case of the saying, there are none so blind as those who would not see. Be gentle and remember another classic line, there but for the grace of God go I. So if you're not you can say spirit, universe, whatever you believe in. And for that matter, let those amongst you without sin cast the first stone. Good advice worth remembering. It may sound like I'm preaching, but let me admit that I'm no saint. I just know from experience that sometimes a casually asked question to the Karma cards can produce a result that may expose a vulnerable spot even on the toughest people. In public, this can really hurt someone, and I believe it could be described as fertile ground for bad karma. This brings us to another meaning of the word karma. It's the spiritual equivalent of Sir Isaac Newton's third law of motion, which states for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Today we say what goes around comes around. That's why I've included these few words of warning. So basically, just giving you a little warning to be careful, especially if you're using these cards to work with other people. Then we have the page that explains, I don't know how well you can see that, the signs of the zodiac. Is that easier to see? Maybe not. Well, either way, it says the signs of the zodiac. So it says the origins of astrology. It goes into that for a couple of pages. Then it tells you all about, it gigives you a little bit about each sign, Aries, Taurus, and so on. I happen to be a Libra for anyone who cares. Then it goes into the planets. So it gives you a little explanation about the sun, keywords, the sun's message, the sun's warning. Mars, Venus, Mercury. So it has the planets. Jupiter, okay, is my favorite planet. So we'll read the keywords for that. Expand, enlarge, increase, develop, achieve, integrate, encourage, prosper, jovial, positive outlook, luck, wealth, generosity, bounty. Teach, broad perspective, higher education, law, philosophy, religion, broadcasting, publishing, and travel that exposes one to new ways of living and thinking. Jupiter's message. The purpose of life is to grow and expand in experience, knowledge, and understanding. This is true for everything in the world and in all other worlds. Jupiter's, Jupiter's warning. Remember, it has been said there were two messages over the entrance to the oracle at Delphini in ancient Greece: know thyself and nothing in excess. Okay, so it goes through the different planets, the north node and south nodes of the moon, that different houses, and it has this little graphic here. So it goes through all the different houses. It gives you a little summary at the end, which is nice. So still going through all the houses, the 5th house, the 9th house. The secret. Okay. I'll just read this last page in the guidebook. Shh, don't tell anyone. This is only for dedicated karma card students like yourself who have read through the advanced meanings of the signs, planets, and houses. Your patience and knowledge are going to be rewarded because guess what? The karma cards can answer yes and no questions. I know I said that they couldn't, but look at it this way. Would you want a mechanic to work on your car knowing that the depth of his knowledge was one little trick that could temporarily mask the symptoms of your car's problems? I didn't think so. Now that you know what it is all at the heart of my karma cards, I can trust you to give both yourself and others the kind of reading for which the karma cards have been designed. Enjoy your new tools. To obtain a yes or no answer from the karma cards, simply shuffle the planets deck, pick a no and 4 possible maybe answers. The sun, yes, the outlook is sunny and bright. The moon, maybe, go by your feelings and hunches. Mercury, maybe, go by logic, reason, and facts. Venus, yes, everything looks beautiful. Mars, maybe, you will have to fight for what you want. Jupiter, yes, you will grow and expand. Saturn, maybe, you will have to endure some lessons. Uranus, no, do you want to upset everything? Neptune, no, things are too unclear at this time. Pluto, no, control yourself before someone or something controls you. The north node, yes. The south node, no. And then it asks you to check out some further readings. So it gives you a list of readings. Okay, let's get to the actual cards. So, let's see. The cards are not numbered, which is something I do not like. I much prefer when cards are numbered, so that's the first thing that I don't like. They're a bit flimsy, not bad. Definitely not as bad as some other cards I have, but not the sturdiest stock either. It's a glossy finish, which is nice. I like that. So let's see what we get first. Okay, we have insights to understand, the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. Okay, so it tells you right here at the top. That's what I was just reading, this little part here. And then we have in Sagittarius. Okay, and then you would flip it to read the other part. So you have this part to read, then to read the other part, you would flip it. Of course, you can read these, I suppose, in reverse. I didn't see anything about that, but you can always just read one or the other. So if you pick up the card and the top part is upside down, yeah, you might just want to read one or the other, but I'm going to read both. Your highest ideals, the rules of, get it out to the world, and that's what the card says. So at the very top of the card, it says insights to understand, the wisdom of, resulting from the understanding of. And once again, that's how it looks. And then when I flip it the other way, it says your highest ideals, the rules of, get it out to the world, and this is what the back of the card looks like. Let me see if I can find this in the book. But this is why I really don't like when the cards are not numbered. I'm not sure if these are in order. I'm going to only look for a few seconds. If I don't find it really quickly, forget it. What am I actually looking for? Sagittarius. Oh God. Okay. I don't think. Yeah, these are. The book is a little confusing. Is there a table of contents? Let me see. Sagittarius. Wow. Okay, you know, I'm just going to turn to a random page because I feel like I'll be here forever so that we can read. You can get an idea of like what you're going to get from this guidebook. So I'll just pull Open to the Moon card, and it says the symbol shows a waxing moon, which, like I said, this is not that card, but I don't want to spend too much time looking through this guidebook. The symbol shows a waxing moon, 2 semicircles, symbolizing the division of spirit and or all there is into an individual. Let me try this again. The symbol shows a waxing moon, 2 semicircles, symbolizing the division of spirit or all there is into individual souls. The moon represents the emotional half of the individualized soul, the other half used in the glyphs for Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter, and Uranus symbolizes the purely mental half. The symbol can be seen as a parabolic mirror's reflector used to reflect, collect, and concentrate energy. Emanate. You know what? This is not my deck at all. The words don't flow easily to me, and I like to read. This deck is not, I don't think, for me. I think I'll be gifting this one to someone else. Let me just see if I can find a different page. I mean, I know this is not the best review video I could do on this, but this is like, I'm realizing the hard way this deck is not for me. All right, so I'm going to read the Venus. The symbol shows a circle of spirit above the cross of matter. This symbol indicates that with Venus, spiritual values are more important than practical considerations. Furthermore, what is pictured is the attempt to unite the perfection of the absolute with the material world by imposing its laws and beauty, harmony, and love on all that is personally contracted. Venus has come to symbolize woman. Venus is the planet of romantic love and beauty and the arts that are associated with them. Sociable Venus rules over parties and pleasurable meetings. She accomplishes her goals by attracting only what she wants and rejecting the rest, thus making taste and values 2 of her special talents. Diplomacy, tact, and gentleness are a few of the arts that are ruled by Venus. In fact, Venus rules beautiful art in general, art that involves refined forms and designs, because everything must achieve harmony before usefulness. The love and beauty of Venus have the power to both unite and heal us, and more desirable and powerful combinations is difficult to imagine. Venus rules our sense of touch, taste, and smell. I don't want to set this book on fire on accident. That would certainly make this a more interesting video, though. Keywords: the feminine principle, attract, acquire, love, beautify, enhance. Behave tastefully, socialize, be sociable, enjoy, value, form, discriminate, harmonize, unite, combine, refine, diplomacy, tact, gentleness, heal, be kind, make peace, love, and art. Venus's message: love the good in all things and observe how all good things will be attracted to you. This is not my deck. Whew, that's disappointing because I haven't bought any new decks. I just bought 2 recently, but before that, it's been months. So yeah, I'm realizing the hard way. This is not a deck for me. It just feels like way too much work to get the message out, and I'm not connecting with it at all. And that's life sometimes, not a big deal. But I'm just going to show you some of the cards so you can get a look at them yourself. So maybe you connect with these. I think I'm going to either sell these, or if my friend Nikki, who asked for this review, Nikki, if you are watching this and you would like these cards, let me know and I can get them shipped out to you. Or if the weather is mild enough, you could come up and sit by the fire for a little while outside and I could give you these cards. So it's okay. I mean, usually I don't make a mistake when it comes to purchasing cards. I'm usually really happy with what I purchase. But not so much this time. And that's because part of it is because I did not see a review on these cards. So I didn't know what they look like. I had no idea. It just sounded interesting. Your willpower, what you think about, you know about. Do it your own way. And energies to meet the challenge of your desire regarding, resulting from the honesty and strength of, in Aries. As you did in the past, your home base or your family, do what makes you feel secure. What makes you feel secure, support your home base or family. Be realistic about, be concerned about. You must wait before you can. The maturity that brings, caution regarding, limits imposed. Okay, so I'm just going to show you a few more, and then I think I'm going to wrap this one up. It's definitely not my favorite deck. Resurrect, get to the heart of, do or die, you must. The need for control of, an obsession with, a power struggle, Pluto. Defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. The nurturing of, feelings caused by, reactions. Diplomatic relationships, get a fair deal. Balance, corporation, your partners. Demonstrate, realize, act like a leader. The creation of, the gaining of respect for or from, things brought to life or light, the Sun card. So that's about it from me. I think I am done reviewing these, and I definitely think I'll be passing these on to someone else. Not that they're not amazing cards for the right person. I just am not the right person for these cards, and these cards are not the right cards for me personally, but I hope that you connect with them. And if not, at least now you know to not spend your money. So that is it. That is the karma cards. Next, I will be reviewing the self-compassion deck finally. So the self-compassion deck, mindfulness-based practices, 50 of them. So I'll see you in the next video for that. Until next time, take care and much love.